What's going on, you bunch of heathens? Today we are checking out a video I didn't watch last year. A Savagely Festive Company Spirit Halloween by the Fat Files. It's spooky season. I saw this pop up on my recommended. I knew I haven't watched it yet. So here we are. Make sure you guys check out the original. It's linked down below. Let's jump in.
All right, it's October, meaning we've got about 45 seconds until we're all bombarded by the sounds of children crying and in-laws complaining, all while Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, sings in the background for the next 2 months of our lives, just completely unable
kill me already.
Our own thoughts. But in the meantime,
for fuck's sake, she's getting close to being thawed out.
Halloween, you know, the Halloween store that pops up in the abandoned Kmart every year and sells a bunch of single-use costumes that have funky names because they don't want to actually pay for a license.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you for a second.
Every year and sells a bunch of single-use costumes that have funky names.
What's funny is this upset fireman. That's funny. This actually seems like, oh, you can't really see it because of me. Hold up. This totally seems like something that Spirit Halloween would put out. Like, this actually looks like it's a costume for it. That's hilarious.
Names because they don't want to actually pay for a license for a famous character. That place. All right, just
yeah.
so we're on the same page.
All for it.
Like I'm talking smack about Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween is amazing.
I'm not, okay? A, I respect the hustle. B, I'm absolutely fascinated with how savage this business model actually is. Speaking of business, let's go ahead and get this ad out of the way.
And
okay.
Now a word from our sponsor, Delete Me.
11 months.
Delete me! Did I do it right?
No, you were supposed to walk from the other side of the room just like I had to.
Work smarter, not harder.
This is why I never finish.
I heard that.
Got the light.
Oh, hey. Thanks. Anyways, delete me. Super.
That was nice. I'm gonna skip the ad because I think it'd be over by now. But if you do want to check it out, that's his code for it, because God knows he's still sponsored by him with almost every video he does. So there is that.
All right, our story begins in the early 1980s with the founder of Spirit Halloween, a guy by the name of Joe Marver. And no, I'm not about to tell you the story about some dude that grew up and his favorite holiday was Halloween and he wanted to run a costume store and he overcame adversity to run the biggest costume store in the world. No, he was running a normal brick and mortar women's apparel store known as Spirit Women's Discount Apparel. And then one October in like 1981, 1982, there was this locally owned pop-up Halloween store that would go into the empty business right next door to him. And he noticed that they were getting more traffic and more customers in that single month than he was getting all year long. And Joe,
that's, I mean, good on him for, you know, realizing and seeing the opportunity, but that's gotta be like kind of demoralizing that just, yeah, I'm running a fairly successful store, and then every year pops up a month and does more business than I do throughout the year. Like, that's actually, that seems kind of depressing.
He immediately recognizes how brilliant this business strategy actually is, because a significant portion of the revenue that a company makes during the entire year is actually made just during the holiday season, right? It's the end of the year. It's the playoffs. It's the Super Bowl. It's where you're getting the most bang for your buck.
'Tis the season to be merry.
Well, that's my name.
Oh, shit.
And this Halloween store is essentially skipping all the regular season games and just showing up straight to the playoffs like it's a championship, making a ton of money, and then dipping out and taking the other 10 months of the year off. It's brilliant. Now,
that is pretty brilliant.
Enough, but then you look at what these Halloween stores are selling, and it makes it that much more appealing because they have extremely low expectations, right? This is basically a single serving Halloween costume, right? Nobody needs to be dressing up like a slutty nurse multiple times. This costume needs to function for like the 4 to 6 hours that you're
Mean Girls
Halloween, and then you're gonna throw
amazing
it in
movie.
The trash. And guess what? Because you're only wearing that costume for one night, you don't really care if it's comfortable. You don't really care if it fits that great. Just the standard for the product that they have to sell, there is no standard. The bar for that is in hell. Okay, nobody cares. Everybody that goes into a Spirit Halloween knows beyond the shadow of a doubt they're basically buying garbage.
Spudnik. Spider-Man. Wow, I don't have the worst costume anymore.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because everybody knows exactly what they're getting into, okay? It's like Little Caesars Pizza, right? What's their slogan? Hot and ready. Is it good pizza? Motherfucker, it's hot and it's ready and it costs $5. Do you want it or not? You know what you're getting into. And I know what you're thinking.
We've already done that video.
Karen, right? We all have that one aunt. Our mom has that one friend. We all know that woman that has the audacity to go to a restaurant, eat the entire entree, and then bitch that it wasn't cooked right, trying to get a discount, if not get the entire thing for free. That's the beauty of the entire thing.
I actually don't know anyone like that.
Has anti-Karen technology integrated right in, right? Because guess what?
Oh,
You
do
can't
they?
be dissatisfied with how your Halloween costume performed until after Halloween. And guess what's going to happen after Halloween when Karen
They ain't there, bitches. I'm there for the month and I'm gone the second it's
rolls
over.
up in her white Suburban, ready to berate a bunch of retail workers about how itchy little Timmy's eczema is after wearing his fucking costume. Nothing's gonna happen because it's an empty fucking building now. They're gone.
Sorry.
These temporary Halloween stores literally get to roll up during the holiday season, the busiest, most profitable time of the year, and open a new store, increasing traffic because everybody wants to go check out the new store, and they open it.
Okay, Spirit Halloween's cool. I gotta know, is there a reason why they never tried breaking into like the Christmas decorations and like other holidays type shit? Or at least like Christmas, like shit. So yeah, some shitty Christmas decorations. Like even the dollar store and whatnot does that. Why wouldn't they? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see.
Pretenses that they're having a going out of business sale, which also increases the amount of foot traffic and people that want to go to this store. And then they make all their money and then they fucking dip. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so good.
That is super fucking smart.
Like it's a bank heist, but it's completely above the table and fair game. So Joe, being an entrepreneur, recognizes this and is like, yo, I'm going to do that from now on. And in 1983, he converts Spirit Women's Discount Apparel into Spirit Halloween. He makes over 6 figures in like 6 weeks, and then he's like, yeah, I'm doing this from
in the
now on.
80s
From there, every year
too.
he opens up more and more Spirit Halloween stores in his region, and then by the 1990s he's operating like 60 stores every single year, and in 1999 he actually gets bought out by Spencer's Gifts. From there he kind of becomes a CEO for a little bit, and now I still believe
I didn't know that. I didn't know Spencer's of all things owns Spirit
sits on the
Halloween.
board, but from here is where things really start to take off for the company and they get absolutely huge. Fast forward to 2024, they're operating 1,500 of these stores all over the country, and they're not just like small retail places on Main Street in small town America. No, these are like abandoned Kmarts that are at least 10,000 square feet.
Yeah, they're fucking huge.
I'm gonna say that a little bit slower because I don't feel like you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Spirit Halloween manages to open, operate, and close down 1,500 10,000 square foot retail spaces in the span of 8 to 6 weeks. Okay, do you understand how fucking crazy that is?
Oh no, that's fucking insane.
Halloween has some of the best logistical capabilities of any entity on the planet. Off the top of my head, the only ones that are competing with Spirit Halloween are like,
I'm guessing, take a guess, US military, because we just have some great fucking logistics, but so that and Waffle House. That's my bet, Waffle House, because Waffle House some really good logistics.
The United States military and Amazon Prime.
Oh no, Amazon. Okay, yeah, that also works. Oh, by the way, you know what's fucking funny? When I went down to Texas for my sister's wedding, my brother-in-law, not the new one, my other sister's husband, before we went down there, they went to a Waffle House because he wanted to visit and he took my nephews there. I don't know how they did this. They ran out of waffles apparently. And he did, like, everyone else got them except for him. He didn't get his bacon, extra bacon that he was supposed to get. Like, he said it was, like, not that great an experience, weirdly enough.
That's it. Those are the only people that have better logistics than this fucking Halloween store. And what's crazy is there's still an even more impressive aspect to this business because most of their full-time employees are on this realty team, and this realty team goes around and gets all the leases for these 1,500 locations, right? Do you understand the ability of those realtors to close a deal? It's absolutely
Oh no, that
insane.
sounds amazing.
Just so we're all on the same page, these realtors' full-time job is to track down and find companies that have gone out of business business and still have their retail space. And then they roll up being like, hey, I work for Spirit Halloween. Here's my business card. You like that? That logo of the Grim Reaper as I'm coming to visit you after your business just died? By the way, that's not the Grim Reaper. That's Jack the Reaper. It's a play.
That is some real BM bullshit right there.
On Jack the Ripper, haha, puns. Anyways, sorry your business just died, but I had an interesting proposal. What if I throw a Halloween party inside of its corpse? It's literally the commercial.
God, is Sears still a thing? Is Sears still a fucking... I don't know if I don't remember the last time I saw a Sears. Actually. Holy shit, that just gave me a crisis. I don't know the last time I saw a Sears.
Donating your body to science, right? They're just rolling up to old Best Buys and Kmart's like, hey, you're not selling flat screens in here anymore. Let me get some animatronic skeletons and shit in here. Sell some fake blood, you know? Why not? The entire business model is hilarious because it seems like this savage cutthroat business model, but actually literally nobody's getting hurt because it's like, what else are you going to do with that empty retail space? You know what I mean? Like, you get to make a couple of bucks. All the people in town get to drag their little 3 to 5-year-old kids to see the haunted house while they buy their Halloween costume, and then they fuck off till next year. Like, there's no losers in the
I love that
equation.
fuck off till next year.
Because they are making a ton of money in a 6
what are the figures?
Last year, they made $1.1 billion.
Damn!
That's like $23 million a day. That's $220,000 per employee. Now, granted, that's
pretty good.
I'm sure they have a ton of overhead on top of that, but it's still impressive that they're making $1.1 billion in 6 weeks. A couple of other interesting things about Halloween. They absolutely do not like being made fun of. How do I know this? Well, because the infamous Saturday Night Live skit where they did like a 3-minute bit making fun of Spirit Halloween, and then Spirit Halloween retaliated by tweeting this.
Ooh, god damn. I mean, need to take a joke, but at the same time, SNL, there's only like 2 good parts of your show. Y'all need to, you know, not be talking shit. You're gonna get fucking hit. That's a good one. I like that.
I wonder if they're gonna make a fat electrician costume next. You know what? I'll do it.
I'm a piece of fucking white trash. I say it proudly. Yeah, tell these people something they don't know about me.
All right, let's end this on the high note. Spirit of Halloween, in addition,
chubby electron guy. That's gonna be your costume name. Oh, I would buy that.
A ton of money. Also runs a children's charity known as Spirit of Children, and since 2006, they have raised over $146 million, as well as provided all the costumes and necessities for these children's hospitals to be able to throw Halloween parties every single year. So in conclusion,
I like that.
Halloween, probably the most wholesomely savage company on the planet. They literally show up with
I
their
like
Grim
them.
Reaper logo, offer to throw a Halloween party in the ruins of your failed business, make a ton of money, and then dip out before Karen can show up wanting to return the product. And then they donate a bunch of money to children's hospitals and then get ready to do it all over again next year. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channels. Go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
I like them a lot.
I wonder how much money Mariah Carey makes in royalties every single holiday season.
I was about to say, I'm gonna look it up. Nope, there it is, 3 million. Goddamn. That's a lot. Goddamn. That's a lot of fucking money for Mariah. That was a really good video. Make sure you guys check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. See ya.